Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a full face get ready with me. We're going to be trying out some new products. I have some amazing new brushes from Zephyr that I have been dying to try out. I have the new Tarte Icy BETCH, I can't say that without laughing, Icy BETCH palette that I have on my eyes right now. I have some affordable options like RIMMEL, I have NABLA, I have the new foundation from NABLA. This is what I have on my face right now. I have a plethora of things to put on my face, so if you want to see how I created this look and what products I used, just keep watching. I'm gonna start off with a brand new foundation from NABLA Cosmetics. This was sent over to me. It is the Close Up Futuristic Foundation in the shade number L50 Light. I'm gonna use this sponge as well because they also sent this along with a brush, but I'm more of a sponge girl, so I decided I would give this guy a try. And the sponge is like, it's not really soft, but it's not stiff either. It's like right in between. I don't have a new concealer to try. They did send me over their concealers as well, but they had already sent those to me in the past and I've tried them out. So I'm gonna just go in with my favorite right now, which is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation, the concealer. And this is the shade number 5. I'm gonna bake using my usual Huda Beauty powder. Now this would actually be the perfect sponge to bake with, but because I use both of these sides, I want to use something clean. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal sponge and just bake with this. I just want to let you guys know that as I'm looking at this, I feel like it's oxidizing a little bit, or maybe it's just one of those, like, it is a matte foundation, so it might just be drying down, but I do feel like it is definitely getting darker. I'm gonna set my face with the Chanel Natural in number 30. This is the loose powder. And I have brand new brushes to try out. I'm so excited to play with these because these are so soft. They're from REPHR. MICHELE, Wang, I have to thank you because you are the one that suggested me over to them. I have been waiting to dig into these, so I'm gonna go ahead now. This is the number 6. As you can see, it's a large powder brush, and that is what I'm going to use to set my face. So soft. I'm gonna go ahead and knock off my bake. Now to bronze my skin, technically this isn't new, but it's in a new palette. I sat on this for so long because I just didn't want to buy it, and then I saw it in store and I saw the highlighter in here. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. This is the Cheerleaders Mini Bronze Squad, and it has 3 minis in here. We have Hula, Cookie, and Gold Rush. This cookie shade was so pretty that I was like, okay, I have to have that. I have to have it, I have to have it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use Hula on the REPHR number 5. All right, now I'm gonna go in with one of these 2 blushes. These were sent to me from RIMMEL, and I have tried these. I do like them. I just don't know which color I wanna use because I'm going to be using the Icy BETCH palette. So let me see. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go with the coral shade, and that one's my favorite anyway. This is Sweet Cheeks from Rimmel London. They are the MAXI blushes, and I'm gonna use another brush from REPHR, and this is the number 4. I just think this color is so pretty. Now before I go on with my highlighter, I want to melt all of this into my skin, and I have a new spray. This is from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. It's the Glow Mist. And as you can probably see, it's got like these different layers, so I'm going to shake it up before I spray it. And now I'm finally going to try Cookie, and I'm going to use a Linda Hallberg 306. And I feel like, oh my god, yes, 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 yes. That is so pretty. As I was saying is, I feel like my foundation after I sprayed it, we got dark again. So when I use my powder to buff, it should bring it back down a notch again. That highlight though, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I got this. To buff, I'm going to go in with my powder from DECORTE. This is the newest shade that I've gotten. It's Misty Beige, number 10. And the Sculpt 2 from Sonia G. And this should bring down my foundation shade just a little bit because it's very dark. Now I'm feeling a little bit more toned down. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. Like I said, I'm going to be using the Icy BETCH palette from Tarte. And let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. I'm going to start off with Georgina on a REPHR SO1. I'm going to place this on the outer V first right here. Smoke this upward. I'm going to bring it about 3/4 of the way into the crease and bring it upward. Adding a little bit more to the outer corner and the crease to deepen it up. And I want to smoke out this outer edge. Same brush, but I'm using the green right beside it, and I'm going to kind of pack that right beside that last shade we laid down. I'm taking Blair on a PO7C just to deepen up the outer corner right here. Tapping motions slightly into the crease. Slightly, very lightly bring it upward. But then I'm going to go back in with that last shade. Kind of blend out the edges. Now I'm taking Regina on a 02 and I'm going to apply that to the front portion of the lid. I am fairly certain that this is meant to be a highlighter, but I don't care, I'm putting it on my eyes. Barely tapping over the last shade, that last green. Then I'm also going to highlight my brow arch with that shade, and then I am going to go do some winged liner, or at least attempt to. I'm just going to do that off camera. To do my winged liner, I went in with this one from NABLA Cosmetics. This was sent to me, and it is the Cereal Liner. Then I went in for my mascara, and this is a new one from MAC. I'll show you guys a little clip. This is the MAC Extended Play PERM Me Up Lash. I was really excited to try this out because I love the Extended Play mascara for my lower lash line, but I don't love it for the top because I feel like it really doesn't do much other than add some definition. And it's a tubing mascara. This one has more of a slightly thicker wand, and then it's curved, and I use that to apply to top and bottom. Then I went ahead and added on a little bit of my Rimmel number 49 liner to go just around the edges of my lips because I'm going to go in with a gloss. Freeze Co. Beauties sent this to me. I do have a discount code with them, but I don't think it works on this brand. This is SAPPHO, I think, and it's the Hazy Organic Lip Gloss. And I'm just gonna pop this right on to finish up the look. And this, let's see, this is what it looks like. All right, now let's get into my thoughts on all of the products. So the very first thing is the NABLA Close Up Foundation. This is pretty matte, and I did find it to be a little bit difficult to work with. I kind of had to come off camera and spread some parts out, and it wanted to cling to my skin a little bit. So I think that adding a hydrating primer underneath would make this work better for my skin type, but it definitely has a lot of coverage. There's a great shade range. I'm going to insert a clip of the whole PR box that I got. If you like a matte, good coverage foundation, this one could be for you, but I don't think this is necessarily one that I am going to reach for a ton. Then we have the Cheerleader Mini Bronze Squad. I'm so glad I picked this up. I already know that I like the Hoola bronzer. I've actually never tried the Gold Rush blush, so I'm gonna have to do that. But this right here, I actually have it toned down a little bit. I'm sure you guys saw when I first put it on that it was like so blingy, but whenever I buff, I tend to get that kind of toned down a little bit. But this is gorgeous. I'm so happy I got this just for the shade in the middle, which is Cookie, and I believe it comes in one of the 6 pans as well, but I don't reach for those bigger palettes. This was small and compact, so I really like this. And then for the Maxi blushes from Rimmel, like I said, I have used these several times before. My favorite color is the one that I'm wearing today, which is called Sweet Cheeks. I think that they are beautiful. I have swatches of all 4 on my Instagram page, but that one's my personal favorite. If you wanted something a little bit more like my lip, a little bit more cool toned, then Third Base is really nice as well. There's also shades for richer complexions. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and insert the swatches right now so you guys can see them all. Now let's talk about this palette from Tarte. This is funny because I remember, I think it was last year's April Fool's, they did the palette and it looked like these tones right here, and then they're like, haha, just kidding. But everybody actually wanted this. And so there were so many companies that got to it before they did, but when they finally did get to it, I think they did a good job. I like all the shades that I used. They were great, they were pigmented, and I think that they worked really well. My only complaint with this is that I feel like these two, I don't think you need both of the shades in there. So for me, that was really the only thing. I really found this was so pigmented to be using with a fluffy tiny little brush. It had a whole lot of pigment, and this highlighter is really nice as well. As you can see, it has a really nice shift to it. I could have used that on my face today, but I was all about using Cookie. I had to use Cookie. So this, I definitely like. My first impression wise, I like this. I think they did a good job. And then the liner, I've used this a few times, but I've never done a winged liner with it because I'm not really good at doing winged liners with pens. So I did my best today. I have used this several times just to line right up against my lash line, and this is a really great liner. It's not one that you have to sit here and try to get back on your hand to get the pigment to start coming back out. It just flows and it works so nicely, and it also has a brush tip, which I absolutely love. Plus, it is waterproof, and I don't know, I haven't really tested that out because I haven't worn a wing with it, so I don't know if you cry or anything like that, but I can tell you that it's been smudge proof on me, and I've had it on my inner corner with absolutely no issues. The mascara, I was really excited about this because I love my extended play. Let me get that one. I use this on my lower lash line every single day, no matter what. This is my ride or die mascara for the lower lashes. However, I don't like it on the top, so I was excited about this. I'm going to show you the difference in the actual wand. So this one right here, you can see it is straight, and it's a little bit more spread apart with the bristles, whereas this one is thicker and the bristles are a little closer together. So in theory, this is definitely better for the top lashes, but I don't really love it. I feel like I really had to build and build and build and build and build and build on this, and on the box it says extended play, perm me up lash, curl holds for 16 hours, warm water washable mascara, so it's a tubing mascara as well, and it says extra volumizing. So I don't feel like I really got any volume from this. I feel like this is just a better version of the extended play for the top lashes. I feel like you get that length, you get the separation, but when you keep adding, I feel like you can get clumpy with this. But if you're looking for something like a tubing mascara for the top, then I would say this is good, but I'm not going to continue to use it for the top lashes. I will use it for the lower lash line like I did today because, again, that type of formula I just love for the lower lashes. But wand-wise, the original is what I will continue to repeat purchase. The gloss, I think this is really pretty. I like the way it feels on my lips. It's very lightweight, and like I said, it's an organic lip gloss. I like the color. I do think that I probably would have preferred a different color with this eye look, but we're just trying out products here. My only complaint with this is that you have to keep layering it because not a lot of product comes out on the doe foot, but other than that, this feels nice. I like the color, and I have no complaints other than just the amount that comes out on the wand. Then I wanted to show you guys this here. This is from Tom Ford. I told you guys that I was going to get this. I almost want to take this off and try this on, but I'm just gonna swatch it. I have tried this on, so I know what it looks like, but this is the, what is this called? The Tom Ford Lip Gelee, and I've got the shade number 706 Scorching. So it's clear around the edges, and then you have that orange on the inside. As you can see, it's not a lot of color, but this feels really nice on the lips. It's very, very lightweight too. Like if you don't like a balm because they feel heavy on your lips, you will like this one because it's like it says, it's more of like a gelée. It's just lightweight, it's moisturizing, it feels nice, and it gives you just a little bit of color, but I'm not going to take this one off today. We'll try this out again in another video. Now for the Glow Mist from Linda Hallberg, there's definitely pros and cons to this. I've only used this a few times, and you can see how much I have gone through. The sprayer on this is not good. I don't know if I have a faulty one or if it's the sprayer itself, but you have to really press down to get this to spray. And then several times I was getting those large sprays at my face, which I cannot stand. The good thing is it gives you a beautiful glow, just under what I would consider the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, but more than the Glow Recipe and more than the new Anastasia, and it's just a little bit higher level of a glow mist. The size, it's only 30 milliliters, I believe. Yeah, you're getting 1 ounce, 30 milliliters. I feel like they probably should have made this a little bit bigger because that price for that, I think my Glow Recipe is like $78. I don't know, that's just off the top of my head. And then the MAC Fix Plus is 100 milliliters. So I feel like this is a little bit small, and the sprayer is, like I said, I don't know if I got a faulty one, but it does, the product inside is nice. It's just the other things that I have a little bit of a problem with. And then lastly, the brushes from Zephyr. Oh my goodness, I am so impressed with these, like beyond impressed with these. The whole thing with Zephyr is that they work closely with artists, with pros, and then just enthusiasts. And they like to get feedback so they can kind of change up their brushes to give people what they actually want. And I think that is so stinking cool. They have a prototype program. They have different types of goat hair. Like they change the brushes up, just like depending on people's feedback. And that is amazing. So far, I like all of these. This is amazing. It's the 168. This is definitely just like the 168, but softer. And then this is such a great blush brush. I used it for bronzer today just because I wanted to only use these brushes. This one, a MAC 239 kind of dupe. This one right here, this is the only one that I was a little iffy about. I would change this one just a little bit. I feel like it needs to be just a little bit fluffier. and have a little bit more give to it. It's great for like packing and getting into the crease area, but if it was shaped a little bit more like the 217, like a mix between the 217 and this, I think it would be like the perfect brush. This right here reminds me a lot of the MAC 221, the WANG number 19, I believe, and I have no issues with this at all. It worked beautifully, and then this is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. So make sure you check them out. I do want to suggest checking out Michelle Wang. She's the one that suggested me for them to reach out to, so thank you so much. She did a video. Kinky Sweat Alicia did a really great video just going really into depth. So if you're considering these and you want to know more about them, please check out that video, because obviously I didn't do just a review on these brushes. I did a full face, so I don't want to go into an old 30-minute video just talking about the brushes, but I will tell you that I am impressed, and they are soft and they work very, very nicely. Anywho, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.